Can you kind of remember what sort of frame of mind you were in 2 minutes before a Boxing Day test or taking on England in an Ashes series? Can you
Yeah.
sort of remember what you're like in those moments?
Yeah, I always had the tendency to get a bit too pumped up sometimes. So the 2 minutes before you ran out was really important to me in the way I approached the game. So I would generally, I'm a smoker, so I generally go and find the smoking section, the change room. I got to have a couple of minutes.
Little gasper.
Yeah, but the one good thing about that was there's nothing good about smoking whatsoever. But the one good thing it allowed me to do was to find a quiet corner because I was generally the only one by the end, and I was by myself for those couple of minutes, and it allowed me to gather my thoughts and just think about what I was trying to achieve today. So today is when you cross that line each day, it's all a choice. Effort is a choice. So if you don't want to, in AFL terms, chase or put in or do those hard things, that's your choice. And some days it's a lot easier to do them than other days. In cricket, are you going to do those little things? Run, make sure you're ahead of the overs. Are you going to make sure you concentrate 100% of the time before your deliveries? Are you not going to crack it? Are you going to, or you're going to stick to the team plan and, all the different things that we do. And there's a structure and process in sport. I found to really concentration was the most important thing there. And those little 2 minutes before you ran out to have your own time, get your own thoughts was really important.
And mate, just on that, was that something that you'd always sort of understood on you, or did it take you a little while to understand, particularly at the top side of things? Did it take you some time, or was there someone who helped you to understand that, or was it just always in your nature?
I think when you first start, you're never the best version of yourself because you just want to impress people that you're good enough, and you want to also to yourself prove that you're good enough. So it takes a little bit of time to understand what you need to perform, and that's a big section. That is, how much sleep do I need? Is it 8 hours, 10 hours? Does that make me too lazy? Do I only need 4 or 5? What sort of food do I need to eat? Do I need to have a beer? Do I need to drink a lot of water? What do I actually need to do? And the only way you can find out what's best for you is to experiment with all those different things and find out how you woke up the next day, that you've done all your preparation, you've done all that sort of stuff. And then that last night before was knowing yourself and knowing what you needed. And that took time. People will offer their advice about what they did, successful ones, and then you generally try it if it works for you or not. And if it doesn't, so be it. But you should know yourself most of the time. But when you're really young, you don't. So you lean on other people mostly. But then over the course of a year or two, you should be able to work it out.